Let's see what color. That's red. That's green. No video tonight. Oh, boo. Didn't work. Didn't work. Deactivate. Activate. There it is. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. If you hear the laundry going on in the background, that's because my mom is doing laundry. She decided that showtime is a good time to do laundry. Right, Mom? She can't hear me. She's deaf. I got the door closed on her. Hey, Mom. Right? That doing laundry time is the best time during a live show. Yep. She said yup. So hopefully you all doing good tonight. Video and audio success. Yes, I had audio but no video. What's going on, Brian Knowles? Chris K. Yes, the beginning is the most interesting part of the show. There was no traffic tonight, so I was able to make it here on time and get here. And Ken is here. Hey, KC, what's going on, dude? Omar, Elliot. Let me scroll back and see who I'm missing here. Let's go from the top because it's not showing up in the participants. Hobby time, what is going on? So Elliot, Ken Horvath, what's up, dude? Let's go down. Omar, I almost forgot. Wow. There you go. And Chris K.
Winning.
Good old Chris K. It's starting, everyone grab your Pepto, you scummer. Good morning and evening, everybody. Yes, indeed. It is the late afternoon here. Definitely the late afternoon here. Boom, boom, boom. Looking down. There's Bob Bruce. What is up? What is up, Bob? Hopefully. Hey! What's going on, Spence? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well and everything's doing good. What's going on, one? Jeff!
My name is Jeff.
What is up, sir? And Shu. Hello, all. Heading home. I'll be listening. Good deal, Shu. Good deal. Oh, Chris. John, Upstate Scale Modeling. What is going on? I just talked to Kelly about the price on the M5S. She said we got it at the same price that was that they had that flash sale for. So around the same price. So she didn't pay that much more. Kelly's out back, I think, still with the dog. So I'll text Kelly and have her come down here and say hello. What's going on, Matt? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hopefully everything's going well. If you haven't been on the channel, our buddy Ben Builds has been doing the Bandai Comic-Con B-Wing. We're up to the 3rd episode already. That episode, he started the lighting and stuff like that. So if you haven't, check it out. Come over and check out Ben's build of the B-Wing. He's doing an excellent job as always. And if you haven't yet, go over to Ben's channel, subscribe, and check him out. I don't see Kaylin here yet, but we're going to try something, a feature on YouTube. We're going to try something tonight where at the end of the stream, we're only going an hour tonight. We're definitely only going to 8 o'clock at the 8 o'clock hour. Spence, still a member for 20. I don't believe we're doing this for almost 2 years with members. But at the end of the show, if anybody knows how Twitch works with rating from one stream to another, that's basically what it is. So at the end of the show, when I go, I'm going to hit a little button. It's going to take a few seconds, and it's going to push you all over to Kaylin's stream. So hopefully you hang out with Kaylin and check out what Kaylin's up to. Anybody grab any deals from Monster Hobbies? Not me, because it's out of the country, and I haven't bought a plastic kit in a very long time. I was talking about that last show. My elbow's dry as hell, and it hurts on this thing. I haven't bought a plastic kit in a long time. I am definitely, it's all Omar's and Shu's fault that I am now just a resin maniac. and Shu had a post up that the Anycubic M3 Max is on sale again. I didn't. They jacked me up for $4.99. Boo! I gotta ask Kelly and make sure. I gotta have her go look at the bill and make sure that it wasn't $4.99 she paid. Because if it is $4.99, I'm gonna email Anycubic and be like, yo, I'm still on the pre-order. I want $3.99, not $4.99. And like I said, I will drop that order and reorder. That's all I will do. I got bad storms rolling in, so if I disappear, you'll know. Oh, well, good luck with the storms. Hopefully they roll on by with no problems. We had the thunderstorms last night. We lost power for about a minute or two, and then everything came back on. I didn't buy one, Omar. I don't know what you're talking about. Chris did too. He did too. I'm going to bust his bubble. He's got one. He's got a new dot matrix one coming. Is Kenny rocking a farmer's tan? Indeed I am. Indeed I am. I don't take my shirt off anymore. I did that a lot as my younger years, and I got all the sunspots to prove it, and the dermatologist told me try to avoid the sun as much as possible and use hey, well, everybody's clicking on their little thing, and use sunscreen and stuff like that. But yes, it's sunny out here. I'm in short sleeves. I work outside all day long, so I have the farmer's tan. My left arm is darker than my right arm because this is my, in America, my left arm's hanging out the window as I drive. Yeah, I don't believe it's been 20 months already, some 21 months. So I guess this October, right, will be 2 years already. I don't believe that's crazy. I look back, we've been live streaming too for a long time, which is really nutty. So tonight I'm going to try to see if I could go over to the desk so I can show you, just show you the skull with the candle. If you didn't catch that video, I've been doing a lot of shorts. So what I'm doing is shorts to show people what's going on, and then the full-length videos, when I got enough footage, I make those and put those out. Let's see what else is going on. So what about Steven? What did I miss about Steven Spielberg? What did I miss about Steven? Just got to work, but we'll get back on in a few minutes. Nice. Watching from work. What's going on, Dan the man? Hopefully you're doing well, kind sir. HLI, has anybody ever purchased a second-hand 3D printer? Not me. My very first printer was well, actually that's not true. My very first printer was secondhand. It was my brother's printer, and that's an old XYZ filament printer. So that one's really, really old. That's when Kelly and I, geez, we might have just moved to Staten Island back then. I don't remember. I'd have to look on my Facebook memories, but yeah, that's the first printer I had. It was a filament printer, an XYZ. So that was a hand me down from my brother. And then he was going to give me his first resin printer, but he sold that on eBay. So this one is the first one I bought. And then Kelly and Kenny were kind enough to get me the Anycubic M5S for Father's Day. The next one is definitely the Max. I'm just scared I'm going to get the Max, and they're going to come out with like a Max 12K or something like that. And then I'll be like, damn. You're doing shorts to show us what will be on the full-length video. Abso-frickin-lutely. Some of the stuff that I do in shorts, though, is not in the videos. Chippy chips. This show, that's how I roll. Uh-oh. Who knows? It probably was one of the Kalins that squeezed all over. I'm totally missing stuff. Kalin bought a used one from Shoe. Yes, he did. Used ones, as long as the person took care of it, should be fine. You shouldn't have any problems with it at all, depending, how they took care of it, how many hours they put on it, all that good stuff. I still got plenty of hours on this one. I don't print a lot, so I just print enough. And I just actually had to clean this sucker out. And saying that, I just remembered my build plate is sitting in the alcohol. I got to take that out and clean it up. What's going on, Mr. Mac? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I had to clean it up. I completely forgot. I took the protective cover off it to take a print out. Took the print out, forgot to put the protective cover on it, and how it happens, I don't know. The golden retriever hair gets everywhere in this house, and I had a ton of freaking golden retriever hair in the vat, so I had to empty that out, clean up the whole thing, and now it's got the protective cover on it, so that's good to go. And then I can do more printing. What would a 12K printer do? 12K printer would print some really, really nice clear prints. You can see the difference between my Mono X 4K, like Augie Gonzalez Interstellar Modeler. He got an 8K, and the difference between a 4K print and 8K print is just ridiculous. I can't wait to see what a 12K print can do. So the 12K prints are going to be much, much clearer than the 4K prints I'm doing. Don't forget your gloves when you get the plate out of the alcohol. I always have my gloves. I've gone through tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of nitrile gloves. Yes, that is one of the things with 3D printing. If you're thinking about getting into 3D printing, make sure you got a lot of gloves, definitely a lot of gloves, a lot of paper towels. I don't use painters filters to filter my resin. I use a metal filter. This way I can reuse it over and over and over and over again. And that is a must to have a filter. I get lazy. You should actually, after pretty much every print, drain your resin because you never know what's in there. I got lucky. I don't know how I got so lucky. when I just drained this, I did a print, but there was a piece of support in there, so it must have been up against the lip of the vat where the build plate doesn't crush down onto, and it thankfully didn't hit my screen. Otherwise, I would have had to get a whole new screen. So yeah, it's always wise to drain your vat after every print. You don't know what's in there. You can see a lot of debris in the filter itself once you do that. So it's always wise to make sure that you're taking care of your stuff. You don't want to have to change out a screen. One of these days I'll get it. Yes, Chris, one of these days you will get a 12K printer. Got to be careful. It can be a messy hobby without supplies and care. Absolutely. That's the first thing I do. I always clean my build plate right after I take prints off of the build plate. I scrape it again with my my little spatula thingy, the painter's plastering tool. Scrape it all off and make sure nothing's on there. I dunk it in the alcohol, clean everything off real good, and then put that to the side to dry. Draining out my resin, cleaning the vat. I learned a trick. I don't use alcohol anymore on my FEP. I used to, and it would get a film or a little foggy on there. What the heck was that? What I do now is I get the microfiber cloths from AutoZone, and I cut them either in halves or into quarters, and I just sop up all the old resin or what's left in the vat, clean that out, and toss it in the garbage, and that's it. I don't put any kind of liquid or glass cleaner or anything like that on there anymore. I just clean it. Yes, and make sure you clean up your filter. If you get the metal one, you don't want anything sticky. Here's another tip. Resin bottles. You think you have it capped off, but after you're pouring, I've learned to wipe off the lid, because when you shake it up, it gets up on top of the lid, or when you're pouring it out, if you forget about it, eventually that resin will drip down on the side of the bottle. And I've done it a couple times, which made me learn. I didn't have my gloves on. I went to grab a bottle of resin to put it in there, and then my hands had resin all over it. Luckily, I don't have an adverse reaction to resin. I've had it on my hands a bunch of time. I had it on my wrist and stuff like that, and it doesn't burn me or anything. A guy like Bud, who hopefully will be back soon. Bud's doing good. I talked to him yesterday and today. Bud gets a very bad allergic reaction to the resin. Me, I just wash it off and I'm good to go. So got to be careful with that too. You don't want to get it on you, especially if you're like Bud with sensitive skin. It can burn you, and you don't want it in your eyes. That would be very, 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 very bad. Seems like 3D printer technology is improving every 3 months. What brands and price range and decent for beginners to intermediate machines one could go with? Anycubic's great. I love Anycubic. Kaylin Bates on the resin. I love Anycubic. Like I said, I've talked about this guy a few times, the Anycubic Mono X. These guys are fairly cheap now. It's a very good starter, mid-range printer. It doesn't have a small print bed. It's got a medium-sized bed, which is nice. You can print decent-sized stuff off of there. Easy to learn on, easy to level. I'm trying to think. The programming's easy on it to just punch in what you want. And the one thing I did find out, I was going crazy trying to level the machine itself, like putting shims and stuff onto there. And I was like, you know what? Let me check if the feet level. And they do. It has spinny feet, so you can get the thing perfectly level, because you don't want your machine slanted in any way. Throw a level on top, make sure it's perfect. The nice thing about the M5S, the one that I'm getting, because they have the M5 and the M5S. The M5S is the build plate is auto leveling. So if it is a little askew, I seen the bottom of the new one, it has like these little plastic wedges under there, so it doesn't have feet to level it. So I guess they decided, since it's an auto leveling machine, you don't have to worry about the level. I don't know, but I'm still going to make sure it's perfect. If I have to put shims under that one to get it perfectly level, I don't want to mess around with that. I don't want bad prints. I wish the one size fits most gloves they only sell locally would be big enough to... Oh boy, you big old mitts, Spence. You got the big mitts? Resident IP and touch your face. I don't know if he touched his face or it splattered on him, but yeah, don't get it on your face. What metal filter do you have? I have my knee. I blasted my knee. I'm getting old. Where is it? Uh-oh. That's probably still in the, I wonder if that's still in the resin too. Yeah, that's still in the resin. Hold on. I'll get it for you. We'll do this on camera. We'll do this on camera. Since I got nothing else to do. We'll go into the many boxes of frickin' gloves I've gone through already. This, for me, these are my biggest expense so far, like not counting resin. Gloves are very, very much needed. I'll get the filter out. Don't be a bud, be a pal. Yeah, he's very sensitive. Hey, what's going on, Steve? There's another guy that is getting the M5S. Let me clean this off a little bit more. And I'll show you the little... Let me put you over here. Over here. That's coming out of my IPA bucket. What I like, and I'll show you the metal funnel itself. This one, I could give you the link too. I could always, if you email me, I could give you the link to the one I got. It's a very good. Kelly, what's going on? You tired? Jeff is here. He wants you to give him the middle finger. I don't know if Jeff's still here. He might be, but if I can get this to. You can see the little holes in it. This one I use more than the other one. The other one has a tight little screen on there. It still works and goes through, but this one's good. This one's good enough where all of the resin goes through it, and it doesn't go through quick, and it catches everything. So this is a little filter. I'll show you that it's just a basic metal funnel.
Ooh.
Yeah. I hope Jeff was here to hear that. He will laugh his ass off with that one. So you could get paper funnels that you use for paint, which you'll just go through a ton of them, and there's no reason to waste money on that when you can buy just the metal funnels that they have. You tired? Oh, good. Did he finally give up his ball?
No,
he held his ball while he took a poop. Of course he did. So it's just a basic metal funnel, and you take this guy here, this guy that's got all the little holes in it, and the two little wings just go in there. You seat it down in there like that, and then pour your resin back into the bottle. The other one, it comes with two of them. Ow, you son of a gun. If I can find it. In my box. I gotta fix that box. I don't know how dog hair gets into that box, but it gets into it. So this is the other one. You can see it's got that mesh on top. This one's really fine. It takes a little bit longer for the resin to get through this, but nothing's going to get through that when you're pouring through. And the same thing, this one just pops into that and you're good to go. And for those people that don't know, I'm going to start using these for my paints. If you don't know what a painter's filter is, we used to use these in automotive when I worked for Cadillac all the time. It just has I forgot how many micron mesh in here. Put that into the bottle, boom. The reason I don't like these is they don't stay very well in the bottle. You kind of got to hold them and then pour in your resin. But if you go on, I think it was Anycubic, I got two files that I'm actually going to print one out. You can 3D print a funnel that will screw on top of the Anycubic bottles, and then you can use these. These will sit right in there if you want to go the paper route. This way you can just dispose of them. Instead of cleaning something up, you can print out the little funnel, from Anycubic that it screws right on. You can use these or that one and put that in. See what you did, Omar? Now I'm giving classes on whatchamacallit. Hey Jim, what's going on? Usher too, Tom. Who else is here? Phil. Good to see you guys. Jalen, what is up? I'm missing everybody as I'm speaking. But yes, I forgot what I was going to say. Omar's got me teaching classes now on resin printing. Not that I'm any professional or anything like that, but since I'm here and cleaning things, I might as well clean this while I'm talking to you. The student has become the master. I wouldn't say master yet. The bobbins. What's going on? Because I still go to my man Omar when I have a question. When I have a question, or if I'm crying like a little girl that I don't understand something, or I watch something that I shouldn't have, and then Omar explains it very well, and he's like, don't watch those assholes. They have no idea what they're talking about. And then I listen to Omar, and then I think about it, and I'm like, ah, shit, Omar's right. Stop it. And I don't cry like a little baby anymore. And I don't cry about it like a little baby, and I do what, get the correct information and do what I got to do. Oh boy, we're speaking German now. Ken, what's going on? Paper 190, 125, 100 pack. The strainers for $8.99 a box. I think I paid $11.99. I'm pretty sure $11.99 for the metal one, and I never got to buy another one again. So that's a lot of paper ones though. Oh, it's serious. The glove. Yeah, I have to have the gloves on because this was sitting in the alcohol. So I don't want the alcohol, plus that's the one that has resin at the bottom. And if I stir it up, what I got to do is actually, the next thing I'm going to do is, that's my dirty resin. What I'll do next is I'll funnel it into an old Pepsi or Coke 2-liter bottle that's clear. And on the next sunny day, I'll put the alcohol outside and the resin at the bottom will cure up. I'll pour the resin back into this bucket. So my old dirty resin is kind of clean now and I can keep reusing it. It does eventually break down and I have to switch out, but it lasts a lot longer than it would if I didn't clean it up. There is a lot of cleaning, a lot of mess to 3D printing. If you get a 3D printer, they do sell, like from Wham Bam and stuff like that, silicone mats. Do not waste your time or money spending $60 on their silicone mats. You can find big silicone mats with a lip on it on Amazon, or I got mine. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there where the paper towels are. That's a silicone mat I got from Petco for $11.99. It's made for dog dishes or cat dishes so the water doesn't overflow, but it's 100% silicone. It's underneath my Anycubic printer. This way when I take it out, my build plate, boom, goes right on there. I take my putty knife, pop off my stuff, and then pray I don't get any resin on the printer. Once everything's done, I'll get a bigger mat. This way I don't have to do it so close to the printer. But yeah, that's another good thing to get. I tried learning German from a CD-ROM. I remember nothing. I remember nothing from Spanish class. I remember just the bad words from my friends. What's going on, Dan? Just had my first failure, damn it. 7-1. Not bad. You'll get failures. I get tons and tons of failures. You'll think it's printing nice. Everything looks good. You go away. You come back and you look and it's like, damn it. Where's the other half of the arm? What happened? And you did everything right. It just decided it was going to fail. And then sometimes we do things wrong and it fails. But that's a good ratio. 7-1 is not bad at all. I just had a failure doing Count Duckula. Everything printed except for one skull. Had him on the 45-degree angle, exactly like the other skull. One skull printed. The other said, screw you, I'm not printing. And decided to stay at the bottom. And that's the other thing I was talking about. I don't know if I was talking to you guys about it or if it was on Discord. My newer printer has it. That's coming. But this one, what I've been doing is I have a failed print. I'll hit the exposure setting on it. It'll expose the bottom layer for 10 seconds and solidify that. I will take, here's another good tool to get. Plastic razor blade with a plastic razor blade holder. Once it's Once it's solidified at the bottom, I'll gently run this under the corner of the whole vat because it just made a big layer of cured resin. I'll pick up the corner. I'll be able to grab that piece that was just solidified, pull the whole thing up, and it usually has everything that's on the bottom. I still have started to drain. I didn't do it a few times, but I've started to drain the resin afterwards just to make sure that there is nothing on the FEP. But this way, when I cure it, it pulls up everything, and I don't have to worry about trying to scrape anything off or ruining my FEP that way. So little plastic razor blade holder. Another good tool for 3D printing. Well, there's your problem, Kenny. You let the universe know that you thought you were doing a good job. That's right. Always wear your gloves. Always wear your gloves. Those are the best. I don't know what we're talking about, but they are the best. I don't care for paper filters for paint too much. Excuse me. Paper at the tip. Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
There goes Mom. Mom's on her way out. She was doing her laundry. She was doing the laundry. Mom's always doing something. She can't sit down and relax, even though we tell her sit down and relax. If it hasn't changed yet, he won't. I'm lost. I'm lost on what we're talking about. Trying to think what else with 3D printers. 3D printers has taken over my hobby, no doubt about it. Now, the one good thing is with 3D printers for me, it's like pretty much all going to be figures, I think, except for maybe a couple ships. And figures take up so much less room, and not as many out there I will want to light up like I would want to light up friggin' almost everything up on top I would want to light up. Mostly everything that I will be doing is just a paint job and putty and stuff like that, except for the witch. I got her cauldron painted up. The other thing I got to touch up on top, because I didn't light block. I just put primer on there to light block. I got to touch up the green on that. I just had to retouch up the books on the skull because I was handling it too much and the ammo by MIG was rubbing off on all the corners. So I touched all that up last night. I clear coated it, and today after the show, probably while I'm watching Kaylin, I'm going to go back over pieces that I need to do satin on, like the gilded pages. I'm going to do those satin, and then I'm going to use, I love the MIG Ultra Flat. That is beautiful. I'll hand brush all that onto the black books to keep those ultra flat. And then the other books, I'll make one satiny probably, and the other one just a regular basic flat. I just tested using HPS high impact polyester filament for the first time on FDM printer. Printing settings are similar to ABS settings. I haven't used a filament printer in years. Parts made using HPS can glue to model kits using any model. Oh, that's a good deal. That is a very good deal. Phone call away from keyboard. All right, Spence, we'll see you in a second. Remember the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and snap your rubber gloves. All right, have a good night, Matt. It was good seeing you. Go get some rest, and we'll see you on the Discord tomorrow morning. Well, it'll be morning for us and afternoon for you, because that's when we usually see you. Adam Savage was just featuring full-color 3D printing. Full-color 3D printing, I'm sure that probably was a filament printer he was using. I don't think you can do that with a resin printer yet, until they have some kind of arm that dips it from one color resin to another color resin, and then that would just mix them up, and you'd have a rainbow assortment of resins, which is just crazy. It's just crazy. Yes, what time? 7:26. Okay. 7:26. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do at 7:26 p.m.? You know what we'll do at 7:26 p.m.? Since we missed it last month. We're going to switch over to subscriber only and have the June giveaway today. Yay! Yay, subscribers. So, subscribers, get ready. Let's save that. Let's jump in here. I think this is the member giveaway. Oh, no, this is the member giveaway, subscriber giveaway. Start the giveaway. Check your chippy chips. You all know what to do. Powder printer. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. So let's go over to what the giveaway prizes are. The giveaway prizes. Look at Kalen didn't even wait. He's like, boom, I'm in. I am in. The bobbins. So we have the F-14A Tomcat still in there. The F9F8 Cougar is still in there. These are all from Jason Lang again. The F-15 Strike Eagle. The F-100 Fighter Bomber. The F-5E Tiger II. The A-10 Warthog, that's from Dan the Man. Munchkin Modeling Man 72, who's unfortunately has to work right now. The Sherman M4A1 Screamin' Mimi. I think this is... No, that's not gone. That is still in there because I had to give Paul Di Tommaso the gift card. So I had to give him a gift card. So the Screamin' Mimi's still in there. The Red Baron is in there. From Joe, the Russian tank, the T-72M is still in there. And... excuse me, we have the Space 1999 Eagle 1 and the TIE Fighter, the Bandai TIE Fighter, which I think those are right by me. Yeah, those are over here. The TIE Fighter and also the X-Wing Starfighter. So thank you everybody who donated these kits for the giveaway. I know who, I think I have the book. Who won? I thought I had the book with me. I could have sworn I had the book with me. Could have sworn I had the book with me. And Nick's not here. But Nick is the one that, I forgot to say Nick's name, who donated those last 3 that I showed you. And thanks again, Nick, for that one. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. Raffle 10. Dan, don't just pick your own kit if you win. Not shipping it back to you. Let me see. All right, the last people I have in here as winners are Chris K, Paul Di Tommaso, and Shu with the tumbler. Good old Shu. Let's shut that off. I don't need to be hearing Law and Order a million times in a row. PayPal credit account notice. Bum, 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 bum. I just got to make sure it's not anything important. Okay, nothing important. Those look like our last 3 winners. So just remember, anybody outside of the United States... Sorry, Dan, I'm not shipping you your kit back. Anybody outside of the United States will definitely get a gift card because shipping anywhere outside of the United States is just ridiculous and unaffordable. But at least we have now a place in Canada because of one that we can order from and send to, if they have the kit, the comparable kit. We could send over there up in Canada. It's just getting ridiculous with everything, trying to do conversion rates with cash and all that other stuff. So the easiest way for us to do it is whatchamacallit. Scott, what's going on? Scott, you're watching on a different, you're watching on your other account. I don't know if you have enough, Scott, on that account. I never seen you use that one. You might want to change your account. I'm going to go in the back anyhow and see who's up there to make sure that the names are going in. Geez, if anyone plays the Law and Order sounds in the stream, I swear it'll be like an episode of Resident Alien. That's my show, Law and Order. So you'll hear that going off on my phone all the time. Law of the Order. All right, let me go in the back, read off names that have, we got 15 people in on it. 227 tickets. White Gloves Models is in. Mike Mitchell is in. Schumann's Model Shop. Phil, PJC 2.0, Elliot, Trek Model Studios, Dan Harris, Munchkin Modeling Man, John, Upstate Scale Modeling, Brian Knowles, Spencer Wolf, Scott Hall, TCP3, Model Builds by Tom, Gadgetron 3000, the Bobbins, and the Usher. Excuse me, guys. I can't enter, so nobody should be abusing me over winning again, Kenny.
Winning.
You're always winning. You're always winning. What's going on, Ruben? Good to see you, kind sir. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, let us say hello to our newest members, Scott Ledbetter. Who else is over here? Cooper's Creations, MJG Diecast, Aloysius Ryan. I am sorry, this one is in either Chinese or Japanese. I'm not sure. I can't read it. Larry Hoover, Elite Panda 3000. See, another cool name, the Elite Panda 3000. David Wolf, Eric Duffy, Randy Bellick, and those are whatchamacallit, Streamlabs has pulled up as our newest subscribers. So welcome to Hobby Link International. Thanks for being with us. If you're here, say hello. Don't be shy. The guys in the chat are very nice, unless they're busting your chops, and then we got a problem. Scott, why are you not on Modeler X? Why are you not on Modeler X? Why are you on Scott Hall? I'm confused. Your Modeler X account would have your Chippy chips. Your Chippy chips. That's the one you want to use. Yes, welcome indeed, new members. Love having the new members. Just say hello. We're very willing to say hello. David Papow. What's going on, Dave? Good to see you, kind sir. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everything is good. So yeah, I'll run through those for the monthly giveaway again. It's July. So we got July, August, September, pretty much all of October. So we got 4 months left for our Halloween builds, and I'm dragging my butt on my Halloween build. I'm dragging my butt on everything. I think I got one build done so far this year, and it was just Dr. Mrs. the Monarch. Run through these again real quick. The F-14, the F-9F, the F-15 Strike Eagle, the F-100 Bomber, the F-5E Tiger II, the A-10 Warthog, the Sherman Screamin' Mimi, the Red Baron, the Russian T-72M, the Space 1999 Eagle 1, Bandai's TIE Fighter, and the Bandai X-Wing Starfighter. So those are all, that's 4 months. Crap. Might be limits on earning for a record name change or other YouTube shenanigans. I'm confused on that one, Spence. What are we talking about? Did I miss something in the back? I changed my YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Okay. So I was just worried, Scott, that all your chips were with the Modeler X one. They made us all change. Well, they didn't make us change our names, but they made us pick handles. I just stuck with my original handle, Hobby Link International. I need to get back to my Halloween build. I will after. Yes, I need to finish my Halloween build up. I definitely need to finish my Halloween build up. My Halloween build is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the Count Duckula one. It's going to be Kelly's build that I'm doing of the witch over there. So that's going to be, I'm pretty sure, going to be my Halloween build, which isn't a bad Halloween build. I actually have to. Let me see if I got it. Where did I put it? I'll grab these. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. I'm getting old and I don't remember things. I had this. Dana made it blank for me. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not, but this way I can encase it and put all my wiring and my lights in here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put my strip lighting right around this lip here. And then I'm going to get my caliper out and measure from the top side here to the tip of the LED lights, the LED strip lighting in here. And then I'm going to reprint this guy to that size, because this is nice. if this was just the base that I'm going to put down. You know, I wouldn't mind it being that thick. Kelly doesn't mind how it is. You know, she doesn't like it 100% with how big it is on there now. So it should look better if it's both the same size as this. It won't be that thick, and I could put this on top of the cauldron. This way it encases the lighting, because without this I can't put the strip lighting in there. It won't look good. Plus I have to bring other wires through this hole here, and then notch this out, bring wiring down for the skull, the candle, and the other little cauldron on there with the flames. So let me move this over before I draw. There we go. I almost dropped it. Don't want to do that. I really got to get to painting on things. Otherwise, I am not. I'm not going to get things done. What's going on, George? I didn't see you in there. Don't be testing your chemicals on me. Oh, jeez, Louise. It's give at username numchips. Yeah, they made us all change it, but like I said, I'm just at HobbyLink International. I just kept all my stuff the same. I didn't change anything. The reason they went to that is because they made you take a specific handle, because people were stealing like Mr. Beast and stuff like that. But Mr. Beast's handle, if he kept his original one, won't be at Mr. Beast. It's something else. Mine is at HobbyLink International. We got 20 people in here. Let's see what we got. And then it's been running. I don't know how long it's been running. It's been running for about 5 minutes or so. White Glove Models, Mike Mitchell, Shu, Phil, Elliot, Dan, and Dan, John, Upstate Scale Modeling, Brian, Spence, Scott, Tom, Ken, The Bobbins, The Usher, Bob Bruce, One, Ruben Lopez, The Maker's Cave, Steve, and George McGregor. That's what's in there. So if you're going to get in now, get your chippy chips in now. Otherwise, I'm going to close it out, and we will do the little spinny McSpin. Streamlabs is giving 1-for-1 on tickets. Is it? I hope not. If it is, let me see who's betting on. You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna do this. Let me see. It shouldn't be. I hope it's not. Frickin', I was gonna say the F word, but friggin' Streamlabs is pissing me off. Raffle 1,000, because I can get 1,000. Because you received 1,000 tickets. I put 1,000 tickets in. I should get 1,000 tickets, and then I got to go in the back and see if it took the right amount of money from me. Yep, there we go. Got 1,000 tickets. Remember, it's going to show you. It's 10 whatchamacallit, 10 chippy chips for every ticket. So I gotta find myself in here. HobbyLink International. I'll tell you if it took. I know how many chippy chips I have. So international. Let's see if it took 1,000 times 10 would have been 10,000. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it took 10,000 from me. So it's not doing 1-for-1. It's not doing 1-for-1. Gee, what if Kenny wins? If I win, I just spin it again. I don't win these. I don't win these at all. Not at all. Paul, you won in the last raffle, so you can't get in on this raffle. So if you guys gotta pay a little bit of attention to what I'm saying, please. Please, I know I'm not Chris talking here, because everybody pays attention to Chris. I'll tell you guys again who won the last raffle. Chris K, Paul D. Tomaso, and Shu. So if let me see if Shu was in. Shu, did you put raffle tickets in too? You guys were the last 3 to win. So if you guys are in there, I will give you your chippy chips back. Shu, you did. Shu, you're in there. I'll give you. Let me look you up. I'll give you. If you win, Shu, you can't win. Neither can Paul. Shu. Come on. Come on, frickin' thing. Who's in the giveaways? Schuman's Model Shop. Okay. It's always fun. Schuman's Model Shop. Of course, it doesn't want to come up, and I'm going to have to manually do it. So, Shu, and now I got to find a pencil. Now I got to find a pencil. Which I don't have because my mother or my wife decided to take my pens and my pencils because, you know, that's what we do. All right, Shu, I got to give you back. So if Shu, myself, or Paul D. Tommaso win, none of us win. None of us win because we have the winners. Shu, I have to give you back. That would be, if you got 10, that's 100. Let me see how many Paul D. Tommaso has in here. Dun, 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 dun. Dark Soldier. Paul D. Tommaso did 25, so I got to give you back 250. Okay. All right, so me, Shu, and Paul D. Tommaso cannot win. If any of those names come up, don't get excited because they did not win. I did not win. They did not win. They were winners on the last one. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out the gambling now. The gambling is going to get closed out. We're gonna pick our winner. We are going to pick our winners. Watch, Shu's going to win because he's not supposed to be in here. He's not supposed to win. Pick a winner. Yes! I won. First raffle I'm in, I won. I can't win, so I'm going to pick another winner. I am going to pick another winner because I'm not in it to win it. RE Trek Model Studios. Elliot, congratulations, Elliot. Elliot, you're going to get a gift certificate, Elliot, being over there. We're going to send you the Hobby Link International gift certificate. Certificate. If I could spell certificate. I'm having trouble spelling. So congratulations, Elliot. Yeah, I can't win. Yeah, I won, but I can't win. Juicy juice. No, I can't win, so it goes to the next person. So Elliot, congratulations. I'm gonna get you I'll get you the gift card for you because you're over the pond. Let's see who our next winner is. Do we got a Dark Soldier? Dark Soldier is our winner. Is our next winner. So that's Ken. Ken, I'm gonna have to check for your address. Ken, if you're here? Cheers. Can you do a Cosmic Scale Models again? Yeah, I could get you Cosmic Scale Models gift certificate again. That's not a problem. Get you one to Keith's shop. You still in here, Ken? Or are you watching the ball game now? I need to know. Inquiring minds want to know if you're still in here, Ken, for the raffle. Okay. Do you know what you want, Ken, or do I have to go over the what's in there for you? Just let me know. And then I'll run through them. I'm here. There he is. Do you need me to run through? Yes, I can show you the kits again. I will stay on this screen. This way, if the next person that wins, there's the F-14A Tomcat, the F-9F-8, the F-15 Strike Eagle, the F-100 Fighter Bomber, the F-5E Tiger II, thanks to Jason Lang, thanks to Dan the Man, the A-10 Warthog, the Sherman Screamin' Mimi, the Red Baron, thanks to Bob Bruce. I forgot to say thank you to Bob before. Thank you, Bob Bruce. The tank from Joe, the T-72. from Nick, the Space 1999 Eagle 1, the Star Wars TIE Fighter, and the Star Wars X-Wing. Those are what's available at the moment. Keep your meat hooks off my Red Baron. My chat is going nuts. I only see a few people. Really? Change it to, if you look up top, does yours say top chat or live chat? Go over to live chat. Oh, wait a minute. See, I messed with the live chat thing, and it just messed my whole thing up. Whoa. Yes, the last thing I see is keep your meat hooks off my Red Baron. Hopefully I see what Ken posts. Ken, do we know the TIE Fighter? Okay, TIE Fighter is yours. Thank you, Nick, for supplying the TIE Fighter. Ken, if I don't have your address, I'm gonna get your address from you again. All right, so let's pick our last winner. Let's see who's our last winner for this month, and then I do have to do a members giveaway. I did not forget about you guys. We will do a members giveaway. Pick the last winner. Shoo, me and you won, and neither one of us can win. So Shoo's out. Congratulations on winning, Shoo. See, you lost again. All right, let me pick another winner. Watch it be Paul Di Tomaso. Let's see, who was it? Oh, Kaylin. Kaylin won. Congratulations, Kaylin. It's been a while since you won something, Kaylin. And I'm not gonna tell. You know what I'm gonna do when I mail it to you? I'm gonna put your wife's name on it, and I'm gonna put a little note in there saying thank you, Kaylin, for buying this special kit for $150. Oh, jeez, Louise. I'm gonna get Kaylin in trouble. Yeah, Shoo won last time. Now I will never lose. This is true. Now you're gonna win every time, Shoo. Red Baron, please, and send it to Chris K, please. Are you kidding? You seriously want the Red Baron, and you want me to send it to Chris? Kissing his ass, man. Stop kissing Chris's ass. 3 winners. No, there are only 3 winners tonight. There's only 3 winners tonight. Return address should be overpriced hobbies. Yeah. I want to mess with Kaylin. Why are you kissing Chris's butt? You know he's not going to do anything nice for you. He's just gonna bust your chops in Discord, and you're being nice to him. So I'm so all right. That's gonna be that's Chris's birthday present from Kaylin. Because I know Chris has a birthday coming around soon. I know he does. Put my address on Kaylin's box. That'll confuse the heck out of this. This is true. I do love to see the dude love. Yeah, I want to see. Oh, man, I got to do something like that just to mess with Kaylin, like on April Fools or something like that. We'll mess with him. Let's get out of subscriber-only chat and go back to anyone can chat. Anyone can chat. There we go. Save that. Everybody can chat again. Congratulations, guys. I'll have those out hopefully on Saturday. Elliot, I'll get yours and get you the email over to that. I'll send it to. Oh, that's right. Bob has. I'm thinking I have the kit. Bob has the kit. He needs it to complete. Yes, he does. And he didn't even say thank you yet, Chris. No, sent him the Sherman. You guys are mean to each other. You're just so mean to each other. Listen, guys, we got about 9 minutes left, so we'll hang out. Like I said, we're gonna go to 8 o'clock. Me and Kaylin are trying something new, a new feature on YouTube, where at the end of the stream, when I hit the end stream button, YouTube is supposed to give me a little button that says to move all you guys over to Kaylin's stream. So we'll move over to Kaylin's stream. We'll hang out with Kaylin for a while. And see what he's got going on there. He's going to have Unboxing Wednesday, so hopefully it works. If for some reason you don't get shipped over there once I hit the button, sorry, I'm trying to close this alcohol bin. Go over to Kaylin's channel. Kaylin is White Glove Models on YouTube. Go over there. He does a live show on Mondays, usually when I'm at work. I'm not on lunch, so I got to sneak in a little Kaylin time on Monday, and then he's going to do Wednesday night out of the box builds. Shane, what's going on? What's going on? Cheers, Kenny. I already know what it's going to. What's sweet. Yeah, Keith has a whole bunch of nice stuff over there. Well, thanks, Kaylin. I will almost feel bad about shipping. Good night, Omar. It's good seeing you, brother. We're gonna be off of here in a minute or two. Anyhow, Kaylin, you have yours. I'm assuming set up to go live at 8. 8 on the button. Just want to make sure this goes through smoothly. What about do a birthday giveaway for who, Brian? There's too many people. I usually get anywhere between 30, and tonight was a slow night with 30 people. We usually have 30 to 50 people in here, and there's no way I can do a birthday giveaway for everybody. So Kenny is getting a pink Sherman tune tank for his birthday. No, I'm not. Kenny, can you show the alcohol bin on camera? Need to see what I'm using. The only thing I'm using is go over to your local... Ooh, Kenny almost knocked over his Dr. Pepper. He was going to do something stupid. Just go over to your local Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up yourself a 5-gallon bucket. I write on mine, this is dirty alcohol. And then I got my other 5-gallon bucket. Did I write clean alcohol on this one? I wrote clean alcohol on this one. So that's all I use for my alcohol. I got one dirty bucket, one clean bucket. So I've explained this before. I'll gladly explain this stuff over and over and over. I don't mind answering questions. I'm gonna do that one night too. I think I have it down to the 10 types of modelers. I'm gonna do that one night. And if you have non-thick skin, that's a show you may not want to watch. But I'll go over my way I do it real quick since we have 6 minutes left. The first thing I do is in the bucket that you saw of the dirty alcohol, I will take my print off the print bed, have my gloves on. I'll swish the pieces around in there for about 30 seconds to get a lot of the resin off. Then I'll bring it over to my slop sink. I'll run it under tap hot water, which loosens up the supports, and the supports pull right off. Once I'm done with that, then they go... son of a bitch, this knee. Okay, then they go into the hairy bucket, which I do not use alcohol anymore. I go with the Omar method. This is 50% mean green, 50% water. I throw them into the wash and cure. I usually throw them in there for about 20 minutes and just let them go, just to make sure. Once they're done in the mean green, then I go back to the sink and use cold water. I rinse all the mean green off there until it's not soapy anymore. Once that's done, then I open up my clean bucket of resin. I swish it around in there for another 30 seconds just to make sure everything is off. Once that's done, I'll put them on the paper towels. I'll let them dry for 24 hours. Then I'll finally cure them. So it's a process. But that is what I do. That is what I do, my friends. But if I don't have the answer, I will always get the answer from somebody that can get it. Which type of modeler am I, Kenny? My skin is pretty thick. You son of a bitch. You're the glacial type. You are the slow. I'm trying to beat you. I'm taking a year on this build. Spence, I'm taking a year on this build just to try to beat how slow. Gonna have Kelly ban open containers for you, Kenny. Yeah, it's not good. I was an idiot, and I was gonna use this to push this out of the way, and that would not have been a very good idea. I need to figure out how to do those shorts on YouTube. I'll teach you, Shu. I use my phone or my camera to record, but I'll teach you how to do them. Kenny's getting a pink Sherman. Seen that one. You're welcome, Dan. No problem. Always willing to help out and share. I don't hide any tips or secrets or anything like that. It's the hobby. I don't care if anybody knows how I do things. Actually, a friend of mine and I were talking not too long ago, and he saw somebody painting something, and it was really cool, and he didn't know the technique, so he reached out to this person who was a professional modeler. I got a name for those people. And that person told him, I'm not telling you anything, because then you'll know how to do it, and then everybody will know how to do it. Isn't that what the hobby's about? Teaching people and checking out people's work and seeing how well they do and helping them progress. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that one night. We're gonna have either that or I'm going to make the video about the 10 types of modelers out there. And if people get mad, they get mad. I don't care. Same as mine for the most part. I use water resin for the watch. Yeah, I use the mean green and water. Works out really well. Washes them up really nice. I have about 6 years on a kit so far. I have a lot more than that. I have a kit that I started in 1997. I'm the Glacial Building King. Spence is pretty good. Spence is pretty good at Glacial. If I'm going Glacial, it's my Titanic that I started in 97. JP, who's JP? There's the juice. The juice is loose. I love juice. The juice is loose. I'm a professional dumbass. I'm with you on that one. Benny, what is going on, brother? We're actually cutting out of here in 2 minutes. We're gonna head over to Kanelin's stream. We're gonna head over there. Freaking cough won't go away. I'm a professional non-finished mod. I think that's where we're all pretty good at that. I see so many of us starting things, and it's like, I think my problem too with not finishing things is, like Chris said not too long ago, we all have like 27 bottles of black and red paint, but then I need that one color, and I can't see paying $10 in shipping for the one color, so the kit goes on the side, and I never finish it. Freaking cough sucks. Freaking coughs. Professional procrastinator. Yes, we've earned that title. Started a TIE fighter before my mother's death in '92. You got me beat. You got me beat by 5 years on that one. Definitely have me beat on that one. Well, guys, it's getting close to the 8 o'clock hour. I'm coughing like a madman because I got a tickle in my throat. I can't get rid of this cough for some reason. So thank you as always for stopping by the show and checking things out. We made it here on a Wednesday night on time. Thankfully, no traffic. We will be on Saturday night. No clue what we're going to do. We'll probably sit around, talk like we usually do, hang out, have a good time. But as for me for tonight, that is it. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Be good out there as always. I'm going to sign off. We're going to get pushed over to Kaylin now. So if your screen goes blank or whatever, just wait a few seconds and it's going to bring you over to Kaylin. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you all soon. Take care. And bye-bye, everybody. Let's see. Let's hit the right button on. Let's see if I can find it before we say goodbye. Stream ending. That one.